Hello, hello. Yep, my mic's on. Give me a second. Headphones. PC. Alright.
Cave Company Limited.
Before we do FF14 rating, I'm ready to play some Ketsui. How you play this game? Oh yeah, I was gonna like read up exactly how the scoring mechanisms work, so let's do that. Not wiki. So let me read this real quick. How do you... Oh my god, that cat jam. Just leave it there. I'm just gonna leave the cat jam there. So there's Ketsui, right? So I've read some of this before. In fact, since I've already read it, I should just go and play the game, huh? I don't think there's any reason to like read this until I get like more info about how to play the game. So yeah, let's just play, whatever. Excuse me. Okay. So using my controller, not using an arcade stick because I'm bad. I'm just bad. Thank goodness you can't see a cursor. Alright. So I did play this game like a little bit here and there, but I've never like... I haven't credit scummed this game yet. So I want to do that and then find out what the rest of the game's really like. Oh, well, no, I have actually, when I played this game at locals. I have to like... Okay, so yeah, the main... Oh, Jesus Christ. The main gimmick of Ketsui is that you point blank enemies and kill them when you're point blanking them. Really interesting mechanic. And apparently you get more... Apparently you get more chips as you... So, okay, it's hard to explain while this is all going on. Really hard to explain. How do I say this? So the scoring mechanisms are you point blank enemies to get your item chain up. Like you can see how there's a number increasing at the top left there. And after you get that number up, you shoot the explosions with your charge shot. Or you finish them off with your charge shot to cash in on that multiplier that you built up. That's apparently how it's supposed to work. Oh, that was bad. Oh. And when you are killing enemies, holy crap! Holy crap! What the hell just happened? Okay. We take those. So yeah, when you have to point blank with your wide shot, but if you use your laser, then you don't actually have to point blank anything, and you cash in on your multiplier. So that's how the mechanics work. You just kill enemies with your wide shot, and then switch to your laser. And it makes for a really cool looping system with the scoring mechanic. So it's pretty cool. There you go. I wonder if you have to point blank enemies. Not enemies, bosses. I wonder if that's a thing. No ranking system, so I can't tell if I did good or not. I wish more shmups would do that, so I'd be able to immediately tell whether I did something wrong or not. Holy fuck. Whoa, way, no way. No way, I don't accept that. So in the shmup wiki they said that you shoot the explosions with your charge shot to get more items, but I don't know if that's really true. I'm using a bomb there, screw that. Hasn't been really true for my case, but I guess. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Okay. This has gotten real all of a sudden. Excuse me. Oh, I lost sight of where I am. Let's try this ship here. Oh, this is a linear shot? I'm not sure if I... Oh, this is hard to dodge. How are you gonna point blank this boss? Oh god. Ooh. Oh! 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 This is oh! Come on. Oh, okay. You definitely need to... Starting from stage 2, you need to figure out how to play this game. You need to memorize the stages. You need to do some sort of routing. There's no way. Oh! This is really difficult. I think I like the wide shot guy more out of everyone, so out of those two ships. I'm surprised there's only 2 ships to select from. I wonder if there's like a secret code I can input to get more characters. Come on! Oh! How did I even dodge through even 2 of those waves? Apparently there's a TLB as well that you have to like figure out how to unlock, which I obviously don't know how to do that. There's probably lots of secret items too. Oh gosh. Okay. I watched shmup with this way. It's called... Hold on a second. It's called Ketsui Kizuna Jugoku Tachi. Oh. This is an arcade shmup, and it's also made by Cave, who is best known for making bullet hell shmups. Which is why I have the picture at the top left there of a Cave system, because it's a very poor attempt at a joke. Oh god! This game has a really good port on a PS4, where you can actually see all the mechanical info that this game has on the sidebars, rather than random pictures I have there. Here I'm emulating it, so I don't have the PS4 port information. Oh my god. Oh, hydrate? Yeah, thank you. Been playing a lot of shmups lately because I don't have a lot of time these days to stream and also have enough time to do FF14 raiding, because we have a time limit on FF14 where like after a certain point in the year we can't do any more raids, so we have to like finish the ultimate before that happens. That's the goal at any rate, so that's why we've been kind of rushing to get it done and like try to do it on like every day, even though it's kind of annoying. Come on. Oh! This... Oh god. This is... How are you supposed to... How do you suppose... Oh my god. Oh god. Oh god. Holy crap. How am I dodging through any of this? How did I dodge that? I'm making one of the best dodges ever, and I'm not even understanding how. Oh my god. Oh, my thumb is already tired out. That explains why I've been missing the streams these past few days. Yeah, exactly. They've been on the short side for sure, yeah. Oh. So what this shmup does differently compared to other shmups is that they want you to try and point blank enemies and try to kill them that way with your wide shot. And when you do that, you increase your multiplier, your item multiplier, And after you do that, you finish the enemies off with your held shot, your laser. I'm not understanding how I'm dodging any of this. The hitbox is so small. So there's this, in the scoring mechanism, there's like a looping functionality to it, where you use a wide shot to kill enemies and then you cash in with your laser. So it makes for a really short but really fun loop in terms of scoring. I'm sure like this game's kind of, these bullet hell games are really difficult to play in survival anyway. So whether you're playing for survival or scoring, you're going to be exposed to these insane bullet waves. I should really start using bombs a lot more often. Bomber! Oh my god. How the hell? I didn't see any of that. I'm not really registering any of the waves. Okay, I'm registering this one. That one was easy. No, that's pretty normal. This one okay, I survived that one somehow. Holy crap, I didn't know he was gonna do that. Okay, that's simple enough. Oh, what? Oh, okay. All of a sudden, I did make some. Oh, okay, not too bad, not too bad. Oh, jeez. Oh my god, this game is really exciting, huh? Wow! Don't worry about that noise I made. Oh my god, use a bomb. No way. Oh my god, I can't see anything. This is really hard. I mean, that should come to no surprise to anybody who's familiar with any of the cave games. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna... I want to learn this game, but I think learning this game will take as long... it'll take as long as I take with Ikaruga, learning that game. I think, because this seems pretty difficult. Or maybe not, in terms of like, if I don't worry too much about score, then it won't take that long. But if I'm engaging with the scoring mechanisms as well, then it might take a bit. Holy crap. Oh my god. Is there some sort of ranking system? Because this is nuts. Okay, what if I just try to stop point blanking enemies? Oh, I just die. That's what I get. I'm gonna win the next one. I couldn't have seen that coming. Everything is happening really fast. That's not usually how cave games go. Usually the bullets are a bit slower. This is the most I've had to credit feed. Not even in Gun Vein have I credit feeded this much. You managed to get your copy of Diablo 2 working? That's... Oh my... How do you... Ah! Okay, maybe you have to do a bit of... Okay, maybe not do that right now. I have to do a bit of streaming there. Oh, we kinda do? What? Oh, what? I just went through a bullet, basically. Oh my god. How do you... You cannot... There's no way anybody can 1cc this the first attempt. That's actually impossible. That's one hell of a pattern. You can say that for any pattern. You can say that for anything in this game. Oh, did that guy just time out? He just timed out. Oh. Oh, oh my god. I couldn't have done that. Okay. Come on. Die already. Ah. I noticed the score resets as well. When you... am I throwing? Like, I feel like if I stay at the bottom of the screen, I'd still die a lot. And the exact same time I say that, I survive that. Oh. Oh my god. You have to like, you have to know that that enemy's gonna do that. You can't, oh! I wonder how, like, bombs are not common in these games, so with some of these patterns you kind of have to use the bomb. Oh my god. The most I've ever reset in a shmup. Oh. I think in the PS4 version they also say the boss's name as well, and this one, I mean the arcade wouldn't exactly tell you the boss's name, but like it would tell you, like, I probably would tell you remaining health as well on the sidebars, which I mean it tells you up there, but maybe you want it in the sidebar where it's easier to see. Yeah, this is tough. Okay, that's not too bad. That didn't seem too bad, honestly, even though I got hit by it. That seemed dodgeable. Oh. Okay. Huh. No way. I don't... That pattern was specifically designed to punish people who stay at the bottom, I feel like. I mean, a lot of these patterns do anyway, naturally, but like, I feel like specifically that one was pretty ruthless. Oh my gosh. I am not getting it. I've never credit feeded this hard, even in Battle Gregor. Diablo 2 controllers managed to map the controls so well to all my mouse buttons that I felt using the keyboard was a hindrance. Yeah, I feel like... I mean, I feel like that would be the... I guess it is innovative for Diablo 2 to first try to implement that kind of design decision of making it playable with just the mouse. Holy... do you have to like, use a bomb there? I'm using a bomb. Bomb gives you a lot of invuln, so... But yeah, I guess it is revolutionary for Diablo 2 to make it mouse only. And now I'm playing with mouse and MIDI keyboard. Convert MIDI to keyboard inputs to launch programs. So now I'm playing with mouse and MIDI keyboard. MIDI keyboard? Oh. Like on-screen keyboard, sort of? Ugh. Why don't I know? I feel like I should know what a MIDI keyboard is, but I don't. Not right now, especially when this nonsense is going on. The drum pad. Ah, that explains it. Because I thought you meant like a software keyboard, but no, you mean like a different controller almost. A different controller with a mouse. Okay. That's pretty cool. Oh. Because then you can be like, oh, I want to use a health potion. I'll just press this giant red button. I just press this left button on the dive kick controller. Have you seen the dive kick controller, by the way? Sulphur Sandbox? The dive kick controller is a controller for a game called Dive Kick, obviously. And in that game, you only have 2 buttons, which are dive and then kick. Those are the 2 buttons. And basically, the controller is like a huge arcade stick almost, but it doesn't have a stick. It only has 2 large buttons on the left and on the right. You could use that for Diablo 2. I think you have, yeah. You probably need a bit more buttons than that, but like, you know. Oh my god. It's a true marvel. Yeah. I can't believe they made controllers like that for like an indie game. That game received a lot more support than I guess even the developers expected, because initially it started out as an April Fool's joke for Evo, or like it was basically a prank advertisement of like a game where it was making fun of how dive kicks was like so oppressive in fighting games usually, so they just made a whole game around it, a whole fake ad around it, and it actually received so much support that the people behind it, or like some other devs, made a game around that concept. And somehow they received enough money, I guess on Kickstarter or whatever, that they made an they made a controller around the game itself. So that's pretty cool. Ooh, I nearly died. I wonder how afraid I should be of. You actually learn a lot about your MIDI controller in the process. I'm sure, yeah. Oh my god, there's no ranking system going on here. This is just how the game is. Even if you credit feed, this game shames you for credit feeding, because you're not actually learning the stages, and you're just going to be using a lot of continues. So even the regular consumer can't claim that they beat this because they died too many times. I guess that's the goal. Oh. Oh. This is really difficult. I can't put it in any other words. Gunvein was nothing compared to this. And Gunvein I thought was pretty hard. I mean, I played it on normal difficulty, to be fair, but Gunvein had like, they had difficulty modes, so I could pick normal and I'd be like, okay, yeah, this is a shmup, is what I could say. But here it's just like, this is a shmup, like no doubt about it. No difficulty sorry. No difficulty modes for you. You gotta play the game. This is our vision. Oh man. If my math is correct, then I should be able to map upwards of 128 commands to the 8 pads. Oh. Okay, I can't believe I dodged that. I wonder if I should just, just don't even worry about. Okay, I mean that pattern doesn't seem that bad to dodge. You just have to know how it moves. As long, yeah, if you know the one trick, basically you can dodge that one pattern. But this one, Okay, so a lot of the shots are aimed, but as soon as I say that, there's a lot of bullets that I couldn't evade. Okay, so link to the MIDI controller. You can see if you want to see what you're using. Yeah, I do want to see it. Oh, I understand what this is trying to be. My eyes are just not adjusting to this. Okay, this is so much easier than in the stage itself. It's unbelievable. Oh, I thought I got hit. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. The bullets are lying about their hitboxes. Oh my god. Oh, I hate this. So I've noticed the waves, they really want you to move in a very specific way. If you don't know the specific way, you're gonna get killed. It's kind of like Ikaruga, kinda, but with this it's like a bit more freeform because so many bullets aim towards you. Whereas in Ikaruga, that's not really the case. Bullet can't, no. Oh my... This is I am flabbergasted as to how hard this is. Oh. Okay, so you need to like go in a circle and like move like this and move like that. You need to see where the explosions are coming from. Crap. I've already forgotten. I was too fast to read anyway. Wow, that's hard to read too. That's not easy font to read. I guess that was the last boss, so I guess it's fair that that was difficult, but oh, MIDI keyboard. Okay, yeah, I understand. This was like the first thing I thought of, but I don't know. I kind of just like, oh, MIDI, you mean the program? And then my mind went straight to software. And this is that seems cool that you decided to do that. So I guess you have like, your health potion on that huge red button as like an emergency thing. Oh my god. I feel like I am totally out of my depth with this game. This is not easy. Gun Vein was manageable up until the final boss, but none of that was manageable. The controller just sends MIDI signals for software to translate. Oh, that's how that works. Okay. Oh, excuse me. The best arcade player ever. Triple A. Oh, you can't be Triple A. You can only be Cav. God. You can use it to play a software synthesizer. Like an actual instrument. But you decided to map it for Diablo 2 for that use case. Okay. Oh, this is this is the first time I played a shmup where I'm actually kind of scared to continue onwards. It's actually that difficult. I wasn't expecting it to be that difficult. Okay, let's try and be a lot more active with my bombs. Oh, shh! That was close. That was also close. Don't worry about that. Okay, good. gonna give this go my best shot. I gotta like learn to use my bombs as well. Oh, you can farm? Oh, I totally understand how scoring that boss works, that mini boss. I see what they want you to do. Oh my god, they actually scared me away from my power up a little. I had an easier time playing Psycho shmups than I do playing this. That's nuts. And Psycho is really crazy as well. Is this ship? Oh my god, okay.
Approach your target and attack. Your mission starts now. Are you ready?
Excuse me. So now that you've got Diablo 2 working, how are you finding the game? Is it your first time playing Diablo 2, or is it like you're just booting it up again for the nostalgia? Oh my god, nearly got hit. Excuse me. Middle of a yawn too. I probably should play Diablo 2 at some point, you know, because I do like old Blizzard games. I like Lost Vikings, I like Blackthorn. Those are nothing like Diablo. I don't know why I said those, but like, you know. Old Diablo used to make really good games. Okay, I have to, so most of these shots are aimed towards me, so you can do a bit of streaming and like bait them in a different location instead of just like moving around wildly. But you kind of need to move around wildly for score. Okay, I've got eyes on this wave, so that wasn't too bad. Don't even, you know what? Don't even bother protecting that guy. Screw him. Shh, he's a bomber. There's no way. Holy crap. I can't see anything. Okay. Oh! Ah! Okay, I'm gonna continue playing the stage 1 and 2. I have the 4 quick use belt slots, consumer hotbar, expand belt, weapon loadout swap, pause, character sheet, inventory, skills, message up, and quest log mapped to the pads. Skills page, that is. My skills get mapped to function keys where I can then scroll through them and move my mouse wheel. Oh! Okay. Okay, I see. I see. Because with some of those hotkeys, it's really difficult to press some of them with just your left hand, because you have to press I, you have to reach your left hand all the way to I, and then maybe J for journal, like, you know. I can see what you mean by the keyboard was like a lot more annoying to use than it should be. And I'm not sure, I mean, I guess Diablo 2 would have remappable controls as well, but then you have to like figure out how that works. It's a lot easier to map everything to a MIDI keyboard, kinda. Sorta. course, you need to figure out how to do that to begin with. I wonder if Diablo 2 really is good nowadays. Oh, what the hell? You don't get anything for... Ah! Oh, I couldn't cash out. Whatever, it's fine. Just remember, if you're gonna die, use a damn bomb. Don't be that stingy. I think I have to preemptively bomb in some of these cases. I'm enjoying a fair amount, definitely a bit clunkier than 3, a lot more user-friendly than I was expecting. I think that's why people like Diablo 2 so much. It's like a lot more modern than you think. It still holds up pretty well. At least that's what I've heard. It'd be a shame if you put in all that effort into like getting your MIDI keyboard to work for the game and you didn't enjoy the game. Oh my god! I'm sad. When is the next extend? Because I've got 5 million points. I guess the next life is at 10 million maybe? It'd have to be. Oh my god, I'm clearly not getting it. Ah. Okay, no, we're fine, Been playing for a couple of days before rigging the MIDI keyboard up for the task. I'm enjoying the game, but the input method was getting in the way, but yeah. I could see that. Yeah. Are you able to like rebind the keyboard in any way? For rebind the hotkeys on the keyboard in any way, or no? I mean, rebinding it is still annoying because all these other keys have like different important usages. Oh my god. This is so difficult. I'm actually so scared of this game now. So extend is at 20 billion points. All right. Thinking about getting a macro pad, but then remember the MIDI tricks I heard about. A macro pad. Oh, you mean like a stream deck almost, like something that only has buttons on it, for example. And you just assign those buttons to whatever macros you want. Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm scared of this game. I am, no joke, I am actually scared. More than Psycho. Psycho was like simple. Psycho games are like simple to figure out how the scoring system works because it's just like collecting the item at the right frame. But here it's like, you gotta be a good player. It's gonna be really scary when I get to learning this game after Ikaruga. It's gonna be nuts. Oh god, I'm not. I would have tried one for knobs, but yeah, okay, yeah. You can remap the controls so much so that you can map two different. Diary. You can map two different keys for each control. Oh! You can... okay, yeah. For the other two. Oh! Is it my scoring method that's getting me killed? No, it's not that. It is the other things that are wrong. This game's no joke. I feel like this has been so much harder than Mushihime-sama or the Donpachi. Like those games don't even compare to this. Oh gosh. But then again, the Donpachi and Mushihime-sama, the ports at least on Steam, they have different difficulty modes. I mean, and here I'm playing it the pure arcade experience, and there's no difficulty modes to be had here. So I guess I do have. It's not really a comparable experience. Oh, I see. Ah. Okay. Watch this. How am I going to be able to play this game for the whole stream? For the whole 2 hours? Like, I genuinely need a break after. Using a bomb. Screw that. Screw off with that. Okay. Oh! Okay, easy vision. I saw through all of that, so that was fine. I don't actually use a bomb. I was a bit too stingy. I'm on my last life too. Got hit. Okay, Vulcan Street Battle Garega. Screw off. Oh god. Okay, now we're good. I need to scratch my nose. Oh. Oh, the bullets moved a bit to the left and right. I actually need a break. This game's insane. Oh. Like I can't play anymore. I'm actually overwhelmed. I'll do this. You can remap the controls so that you can open your inventory with either the control or insert keys at will, for example. Okay, yeah. And I mapped the MIDI to the keyboard inputs of the in-game controls. Do you have to like bring up a separate program in order to do that, or does Diablo recognize the MIDI keyboard as keyboard inputs? You map the MIDI to the keyboard inputs of the in-game controls. Oh, no, it's like joy the key, right? I read that and then I somehow asked that question as if you didn't say that already. Alright. So this is the shmup wiki of Ketsui, Kuzana Jugoku Tachi. And they tell you all the mechanisms that are in this game and all the tips and tricks, I guess. Alright, so Ketsui contains 2 playable ships, Tiger Schwert and Panzer Jaeger. I almost said Jaeger. But it's not Jaeger, is it? Because Jaeger would also have an E, unless that's, I don't know. Or Jager, I'm not sure. Tiger Schwert has a wide shot, locks onto enemies faster, and has a slower movement speed. Panzer Jaeger has a straight shot, locks onto enemies slower, and has a faster movement speed. Both ships have the same hitbox size. Have my pads mapped to Control Shift Escape Alt Tab, and one is dedicated to launching Diablo 2. Oh, that's nice if you have that handy. That's pretty good. If you're like playing some Diablo 2, oh, I just like press this button and then the game will pop up. That would definitely be convenient for me, because I'd be like, I mean, to a certain extent Windows has it, because you can hold the Windows button and then press a number, and that will bring up the program on your start menu. So if I do Windows 1, I bring up the folder. Okay. Ketsui uses lives to measure player health, granted once at 20 billion points and again at 45 billion. Specific strategies also grant the player additional extra lives. I think I want to know about that. I didn't know that one. Yeah, it's pretty nice. So you can do, so you see how Google Chrome is on is on the second of the list. If I hold Windows and press 2, another window will pop up. Google Chrome will open, basically. If I want to open up Steam, you see how that's number 5 on the list. I do Windows 5 and it opens up Steam. Pretty nice. I think and there's also some hotkeys to make virtual desktops as well, but I forget what those hotkeys are. So there are definitely workflow hotkeys available to you on the keyboard by itself, but it's really nice to have it on one button, as you seem to have on your MIDI keyboard. The player starts off with 3 bombs at the beginning of each life. Additional bombs are granted by killing specific enemies. So you really have to be very active with your bombs if you want to play this in the survival way. If it's given 3 bombs after respawning from death, regardless of how many bombs I had before. Those playing for pure survival are advised to use a bomb if they feel death is unavoidable, in order to maximize how many bombs will be available to them throughout their playthrough. Okay, yeah. I definitely noticed that, but I have a bad tendency to not use a bomb and try to dodge through everything. Okay, scoring system works differently during the second loop. They mentioned that, but the wiki doesn't say how it's different. It's a bit annoying that way. I saw a program somewhere that creates executables that can execute a chain of commands which would shorten the gap between my MIDI controller and a macro pad. There has to be a program like that. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there was one. Killing enemies awards points. There are 2 multipliers that increase the amount of points given. I don't think I need to read through absolutely everything. I'll just read it quickly. Yeah, that's something I've already explained. You start a countdown when you kill enemies with your wide shot, and the countdown is more valuable if you kill enemies point blank, and then you cash it in using your lock-on shot. So look at that. That's the size of the hitbox. Pretty crazy. Why am I hungry? I ate pasta. Oh well. This might have to be an even shorter stream. I might, after 30 minutes, I might just like end it. Cause, oh my god, this game's intense. Like with Gunvein, I'm like, oh yeah, there's like all these other features, and each stage is really fun to play and try to beat. I'm having fun playing this game. This is a lot of fun. But man, it's like, you need to like do a bit of research before you really like play the game. That win number bit is next level. As someone who keeps a task by hitting, that could be really handy. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I use it sometimes. It does get a bit annoying when you get to number 9. Of course, like the traditional gamer problem where there's hotkeys on the right side of the keyboard, but you only have your left hand to input commands. Yeah, it can get annoying when you get to larger numbers. So I tend to put the more important programs up to 6, I think. Although I should reorder some of the programs I have on the start menu. They're not that important. Anyway, despite there being several bullet types in the game, all bullet hitboxes are in fact just a single point with no thickness at all. That's important. In the second loop of the game, the player's horizontal hitbox is shrunk by half a pixel. Isn't that crazy that they will just like change your hitbox in the second loop? That's a crazy thing to think of doing. Empty locking is what I try to use, but I'm not sure if I did it right. Since it's a keyboard shortcut, I could map it to my MIDI. Exactly, you could do that's exactly the point I made. Like, using that shortcut's nice, but it's really nice to have it on one button. So, yeah, really, it's pretty nice. You can put whatever shortcut you want on the start menu as well. So you can be like, oh, I want to put, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I didn't catch it. Oh, don't worry. It's fine. It's there's like hotkeys to like get virtual desk. You can have like multiple desktops on one computer working as well. Like, look up the hotkeys. There's a lot of workflow hotkeys you can use in Windows. It's pretty nice. Okay, killing enemies with a standard shot grants chip items and starts a countdown, and killing with a lock-on shot during countdown grants additional chips on top of cashing out the multiplier for the enemy killed. However, the chips granted when lock-on killing enemies in countdown are not spawned by killing the enemy itself. The chips granted when lock-on killing enemies in countdown are not spawned by killing the enemy itself. They are instead spawned from the explosions after the enemy is killed. Oh, the chips granted when lock-on killing enemies. So you still have to use your lock-on shot. That means receiving the lock-on chips when an exploding enemy doesn't necessarily require that the enemy was killed with a lock-on shot. I used to know that one, but I learned it during a time when I didn't have a reasonably functional multi-use PC, so I forgot. Yeah, I forgot as well. But there's really nice hotkeys. I should probably look them up again. I know the hotkeys on how to make a new tab, how to close it, how to move on to the next tab, how to go back. Again, having those on one button would be really nice. By killing an enemy with a standard shot to start a countdown, and timing a switch to the lock-on shot so it's active by the time the enemy is exploding. The game will grant chips for standard killing the enemy and also grant the lock-on chips during the enemy's explosion. That sounds really difficult. Switching to the lock-on shot to grant additional chips during an enemy explosion without actually killing it with the lock-on shot is known as empty locking. That sounds pretty difficult because the timing is strict, because you need to lock on to the enemy before they explode, I think. You have to like the timing is like you have to get the lock on as well. So you have to kill the enemy but also get the lock on, but if you want to kill the enemy without using the lock on shot, you have to kill them with the wide shot, and you have to know the enemy's HP basically to get to like the exact amount where when you start to go into your lock on shot, you kill them with your wide shot but then you're also locking on at the same time. That seems really difficult. If I can manage to extend my MIDI controller's functionality, then it may also be reasonable for me to pick up more of them. How much do they cost? Does it say how much they cost here? I guess it wouldn't. Then the only issue becomes space, yeah. What I really want is like a foot pedal that will act as a macro pad. But that's very low on the priority of things I want to get, so I haven't gotten one yet. Empty locking allows the player to save multiplier while acquiring lock chips from an enemy, or in case of air Zaka will be used to gain more multiplier than otherwise possible. Oh, that's hard. I'm not gonna worry about second loop. There's no way beat the game with no continues. Yeah, right. I'm not gonna accomplish that this stream. They can vary. I think I picked my up for 100 USD about 5 years ago. That doesn't sound too bad, yeah. It sounds pretty good. I could use my arcade sticks for like enjoy the key functionality if I wanted to. And it wouldn't be like too crazy because I have one of them's like really small. But that wouldn't be ideal, so I haven't done that. 1cc next run, I believe in you. Oh boy, there's no way. There's no way, not with this game. With Gun Vein, it was possible. It's not possible here. Destroying all pieces of the mid-boss battleship will grant a 1-up item. Bombing prevents getting the extend. Look at that. Do you read that? That's insane. Just before the mid-boss, 2 clones of the player's ships will fly on screen. If they are killed without bombing, a 1-up item is awarded. Oh man. Ura Luke. Beat the game with no continues, no miss, which means you don't die. You don't die once, and no bomb the first loop. Oh my god. And earn at least this many points. Even got the epic music for your conquest. I don't even know. I can't hear what the OBS soundtrack is playing, unfortunately, because OBS doesn't want to play it via my via OBS, so I can't hear it. But yeah, this game sounds like a nightmare. Yeah, Ketsui is rough. Ketsui is super rough. I feel like it's rougher than most other cave games. I'm gonna try and play for survival. I'm gonna like spam bombs and we'll see how far I get. Gun Vein on normal was like, oh yeah, that felt like that game felt pretty normal. That was doable, but this doesn't feel doable. And compile shmup games feel very doable on first playthrough as well. Like they're pretty standard shmups and really fun too. You need memorization. You need to know what each stage is on, what they're about before you can even begin to 1cc this. So different from GGLS and Musha, where you can play that game and then you don't have to play the game for long. You don't have to play the game for that long to 1cc them. I'm gonna die because that death was stupid. Kill me.
Are you ready?
I feel like the scream at the game over part has to induce some sort of PTSD in a few shmup players. It's going to for me. Every time I hear that scream, I'm just gonna think about my experience with this. And it's not like I'm like new to how hard this game is. I knew this game was hard, but I didn't realize that the later stages. I didn't realize the later stages were that hard. I was never good at shmups even when I did play them for a bit. I think I'll pass. Yeah, I think the problem was the shmups that you did play were really difficult. Even Gradius and R-Type and all the console shmups, they tended to be pretty difficult.
Are you ready?
So that was one reason why you thought that you were never good at shmups. Never really played those. Okay, great. Yeah, I don't know. I just named the more popular shmups off the top of my head. I don't actually know what shmups you've played before. Maybe I have, but I've forgotten. Okay. Oh, I can see how the empty locking works. That's difficult. Even shmup players are not good at shmups, mind you, because a lot of in the genre of shmups, memorization is definitely a big part of it. So, I mean, there's definitely some fundamental skill, to be sure, but fundamental skill can only get you so far. That one on PS1 that I told you about, and Castle Shikigami. That's right. You said that you played Castle Shikigami. I just suddenly remembered. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me. Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. You know what? Screw the scoring. Screw this. Lock on shot. Oh my god. No way. Ah, empty locking's hard.
Your mission
I played more than those, but those are the ones I really remember. Yeah, right. But yeah, even shmup players are not good at shmups, really. This memorization tends to be a huge factor when it comes to the genre itself, so... Oh my god, I didn't even see that red bullet until it was almost too late. Yeah, screw that. I don't care that I didn't get that many points here. This is definitely a kind of shmup that shmup players like, though. This is a shmup player's shmup, if you know what I mean. What? Oh, sorry for yelling. I didn't know how I died, but I actually understand. The lock on shot doesn't do that well when it comes to hitting enemies beside you, and it looks like it does, but only when it locks onto an enemy. If it locks onto an enemy, then that's when killing enemies next to you is good, but if it hasn't locked onto anybody, then it's not that good. For safety reasons. Oh my god, he's a bomb. No way. This is definitely a kind of shmup that not many non-shmup fans would know about, really. Oh, okay. Okay. No, using a bomb. I can't dodge that. I'm scumming this stage with my bombs. I don't care. Screw that. I had no... I couldn't see what that wave even was. I got lucky.
Bomber, approach your target and attack. Your mission starts now. Are you ready?
How many points do I have? 12 billion? Oh, I got 12 billion? I'm only like 8 billion away from getting an extend. Somehow I gotta survive until then, which is not happening. Oh god! Ooh, ooh, ooh! Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Oh man. Oh, that. Oh! This is no joke. This is definitely a shmup player's shmup. A new person playing this for the first time in the arcades definitely. Oh. Yeah. A new player playing this is definitely not gonna see much play of this. Unless they have to like really like shmups, but I don't know. I'm not sure what exactly I want to say. Yeah, I'm doing my posture check right now. Hydrate, unfortunately. Oh my god. Oh hello, welcome to the stream, Pitchy. You just saw me get completely overwhelmed in the later stages. This game gets really difficult. I can't continue to point blank. I can't continue to point blank enemies anymore because there's no way I can. I gotta. Oh, I didn't even see what got me there. I'm aiming for the extend, by the way. I think you know what extend I mean in this stage. I just looked it up. Oh my god, I just entered as soon as stage 2 boss ended. That's as far as my 1cc... I can't believe it. That's as far as my 1 continue has gotten me. Stage 2 boss. Oh my god. Calm down. Okay, this is the battleship, right? Where you can get an extend. Give me the extend. Oh! Oh my god, how? I don't care that I lose a life in the process. I just want my extend. Oh my god! Why did it start shooting out that many bullets? How is anyone supposed to dodge that without using a bomb? Did I even destroy all the parts? I don't even think I did. How did that work again? I'm gonna die here on purpose. Bombing prevents getting the extend. All pieces must be manually shut down. So I guess I didn't get every piece toward the rear. Yeah, I think I did. Damn. But yeah, this is the most I've ever spent credits on for a shmup. Because for Gunbane and Blue Revolver, it's like, well, in any other shmup, even Ikaruga, I don't have to spend that many continues to get past it. But here, I have to spend everything. I have to spend my entire savings in order to continue playing. Because as soon as I get into the stage, I die instantly, like stage 4 or 5. Game's just that hard. I'm just really bad at bomb usage, it seems. There's a bit more slowdown if you have 2 credits in. Exactly 2 credits in? Really? That sounds weird. If you have exactly 2 credits, you get some more slowdown. More than 1, enough for player 2 press start to start flashing. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. I guess it's not flashing now. So that uses up sprite limits. Okay. Oh. Like stage 1 is already kind of like really scary as well, because there's already so many bullets that come out pretty fast. And that's another thing too, the bullets come out very fast. Not quite on the level as Psycho, but they come out pretty fast for a cave game. Oh my god. Oh, I almost empty locked it. Empty locked that. Oh hey, that's a lot of chips that I picked up for this stage. I can't believe I did that well. Even though the bullet hitbox is lying, it's still pretty difficult. To try and dodge. To see all those bullets on the screen and try to make a good dodge. Oh my god, I didn't even see the... That was bad. So I got a... Apparently there's this technique called... I'm sad. There's this technique called empty locking, which is... Oh, there you go. I kind of did it there. I don't know if I did. Oh, I did it right there. And apparently empty locking nets you more points somehow. Oh. I can't continue to play for score for stage 2. It's actually impossible. Lock onto larger enemies while they're longer in the death animation. Okay. Yeah, so I just did it. It's hard to tell when you do it, but yeah. Okay, so starting from stage 2, I'm not gonna play for score. Stage 1 is like simple enough to try and do for score. I think I did it right there. Okay, I'm doing it. Oh, I did it right there. Okay, yeah, I see. I'm getting it. Oh my god. Kill me. I can't believe the second loop requirements either, because okay, so for the Omote loop, beat the game with no continues. Some of death's bombs use less than or equal to 6. That's fine. But the Ura loop? How is this? Has somebody completed the game on the Ura loop? According to the Shmup Wiki, which they call it. Beat the game with no continues, no miss, and no bomb the first loop. That sounds crazy. How can anyone do that? Judging from what I saw of stage 5. Okay, I kinda did an empty lock there. There's a number of people who have done Ura 2 all. Damn. Those guys are legendary. Oh my god! You know, just keep playing, keep playing. God. I think I did a tiny bit of empty locking there, but not quite optimally. Oh my god. How? Okay, so there's obviously they put the tanks there for you to be able to get a high score and then like empty lock that boss, but I can't get the timing down. Oh, there you go. Did I empty lock that? I think I did. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm playing too hard for score. An American holds a world record in this game to boot. Oh, nice. Nice. I guess, yeah, I guess it stands to reason most of these arcade shmups would have Japanese record holders, world record holders. I wonder how far I will get when I learn this game, when I eventually start to learn this game, because I'm still working on Ikaruga. I haven't played Ikaruga in a bit, that's just why it seemed like I've taking a long time. Why am I using lock-on shot when I have one? Oh my god. Yeah, I have no idea how far I'll get with this game when I eventually start to learn it. Okay, so get the countdown, and then kill this guy with the lock-on shot to get more points. That's how you're supposed to do it, but like, not. You're obviously not supposed to die. That was a waste. I'm starting to understand how the scoring works at least. Pretty tough. Oh, I empty locked. Oh man. That scream is gonna haunt me. I'm just gonna hear it out of context, out of nowhere, and I'm gonna have flashbacks to me dying on stage 1 of this game. So yeah, the bigger enemies do have like a bit of a larger death animation. It's kind of hard to... Yeah, then that's when you want to empty... Oh, okay, got it. Empty lock? Yeah, oh, I'm getting it. I understand now. I completely understand how empty locking works, because I was thinking about it in the context of the smaller enemies, and I couldn't figure out how you could even empty lock those enemies if they die that quickly. But no, it's entirely it's really just large enemies you can only do it on. This game is mean but fairer than you think. You have the smallest bullet and ship hitboxes of any cave game. Yeah, I have seen it. It is pretty small. It's pretty small. It's pretty small. That's fair. But like, oh man. I think my issue with the... not issue, but the difficult part is seeing all the bullets on the screen because it seems like there's a high density of them. There's a very high density of bullets going on. Oh, empty lock? Okay.
Approach your target and attack. Your mission starts now.
Use your bombs and dance to the hot tunes. I'm gonna die here. Yeah, with this first stage at least, because I'm trying to work on scoring, I'm dying to unexpected moments. Every ship type has a lock-on shot, and almost every shot type has every shot type in the stages is... Wait, what do you mean by every ship type has a lock-on shot? There's only 2 ships. Unless you mean those 2 ships. Like, the wording that you use there makes me think that there's more than 2. Which, I don't know if there is more than 2. The Shmup wiki hasn't seemed to suggest it, so... Oh! Oh my god, calm down. I'm like wiggling all around. Both player ships have a lock-on, which is more than most cave games give. Oh, that's a good point, because the Donpachi... Do any of them even have a lock-on shot? No funny secret fantasy ships in this game. Yeah, no. I mean, whenever I play the Donpachi, all I play is the green helicopter ship. Because with that one, the wide shot has like, you can aim that one. And that has been pretty useful for me. I don't remember lock-on in the Donpachi. I think there was lock-on in Mushihime-sama maybe. I've only played those cave games. I haven't played a lot. For me to like really like understand the scoring, like those are the only 2 games I understand the scoring mechanisms of. And by the Donpachi, I only really mean Black Label, Arrange. Wait, yeah, Black Label Arrange? No, just Black Label, and then also Ketsui Pachi. And I only know Ketsui Pachi because I know how Ketsui scoring works. But yeah, Daifukatsu Black Label, yeah, that's what I mean, sorry. The one with the giant red meter on the top that you have to manage. Oh, look at all that score. I got the empty lock. Well, I didn't get the empty locking right, but I got the lock-on shot at least, so that's good enough. Okay, be a bit careful here. Don't just die. Okay. Empty lock that. Empty lock that. Okay, I didn't do that, but you know, whatever. Oh my god, so many bullets. Oh my god, so many bullets. Okay. Mission starts now. I haven't memorized the entire quote yet. Oh god, calm down. How does this dodge again? Oh, easily is how it's dodged. So that countdown is like really decreasing as I fight this boss. I wonder how you prevent it from decreasing that much. Is it just kill your enemies quickly? And don't even bother unlocking with either loop? Yeah. No way am I good enough to even do either of those things. Like Omote loop that seems too difficult for me already. And never mind the Ura loop. So yeah. Okay, this is when I start to play really safe. I'm gonna just hang around at the bottom, lock on shot everything, wide shot from far away. Screw scoring at this point. I mean, if the enemies are really close to me, then I'm gonna use my wide shot. Screw that. Was that dodgeable? I don't know. Better to be safe, honestly. Give me that. I am playing this on a controller. By the way, not arcade stick. I'm not used. Okay, hold on. My eyes are glazing over. Okay, we're good. Don't even worry about empty locking this guy. Oh my god, don't yet. I'm scared. I don't want to empty lock that guy. Just kill him. I let the enemy, the large ship go, but I think that's for the best. Oh my god, screw that. I hate that. Oh god, I didn't react. I wanted to use a bomb, but I pushed it too slowly. Nope, no way. I can't dodge through any of that. Bomba! Out of the Bomba sound clips, I still like Blue Revolvers the most. Gun Vein was, I mean, yeah, it's nice. Gun Vein is pretty heavy, but I think I prefer the Blue Revolver. Because the way it's like clearly a higher pitch. It's a higher pitch bomber, and it's just like more appealing to hear. So oh gosh, are those streamed? I wonder. Oh my god, I don't even know. I should have used a bomb. If I have to say I don't know to a bullet wave, then that's when I should be using the bomb. How are you even supposed to dodge that normally? Since I'm using continues, it doesn't matter. How do you dodge this normally? Okay, there's clearly like some sort of wave you're supposed to see, but I can't see the gaps. I can't see like a consistent gap that you just like hold left and it's easy. Because I'm constantly making micro adjustments when I try to dodge that. Oh, my controller disconnected. No! Is it out of battery? Oh, it is. Holy crap. Oh, that's a shame. Don't worry, I have a backup Zero Ranger arcade stick. I'll play this game on arcade stick, whatever. Even if that's not ideal. Now, what is this thing? To move that. And now I'm gonna configure controls. Oh my god. Left stick. Yeah, up, down, left, right. And button. That's the shot. That's the bomb. This is auto fire. And coin is fine. I haven't. Okay, so. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. I have a feeling that this stick's left stick input is delayed, but we'll see. So playing Ketsui on arcade stick, huh? I don't like it. Oh man, this feels uncomfortable. Oh, it's because I'm playing. Yeah, the left stick. Yeah, the left stick input is bad for this stick for some reason. I would very much like to replace the PCB of this, but I can't. Because I don't want to buy a PCB at the moment. Okay, okay. This time it's fixed. Having it on D-pad is a bit better. I gotta blame Mad Cat's poor electronics for this kind of faulty left stick input. Yeah, this is a lot better. Oh my god, I nearly... Lock up! That was empty locking. That was empty locking. Oh wait, I should let's play this out. Yeah, this feels a lot better. Should not have used... I can't use a left stick input for this stick for some reason. Oh! Empty lock! No! I screwed it up. Can you empty lock bosses? That has to be, right? Oh! This is hard. Does anybody use this ship, I wonder? The second ship type? Because it seems like a slower lock-on speed is what you don't want. But, oh wait, maybe... I mean, higher movement speed is actually really nice. Because you can do crazy stuff like that. Yeah! Look at that. The higher movement speed might actually be really useful.
Mission starts now. Are you ready?
I'm going to treat this as if I didn't just die and use up a continue already. I have my finger ready on the bomb button, so if I need it, I'm gonna press it immediately. Oh! How would, I wonder how people really got good at this game back in the arcade days, because wouldn't getting good at this game back in the arcades mean you have to spend so much money on practicing this game? I wouldn't even be able to... Because it would mean like every practice session is costing you like some money. Can't even imagine that nowadays. I guess that's just how people learn these games back then. Even if it seems really difficult. Let's destroy that guy. Destroy this guy. Use a bomb. I think I could have dodged that actually, but let's be safe. Look at that, I know how to stream. A shmup. It's just that I... Okay. Oh man, same deal with arcade rhythm games. With arcade rhythm games, whenever, so are you only allowed to play one song per coin, basically, per credit, or are you allowed to play like at least a few amount of songs before you're kicked off? It probably depends on probably does depend on the game itself, actually. I'm playing on my Zero Ranger stick, by the way, because of my 8-bit Dio controller ran out of battery because I forgot that that thing runs on battery. I've been so used to leaving it plugged in that I totally forgot that it needs to charge if I'm trying to play it wirelessly. It doesn't have a battery level indicator. I mean, like, why would it? But like, it would have been nice to have one. Depends on what the venue sets at the pad. So if the guys managing the arcade are nice, they allow you to play more than one song. I would hope they would be nice, because trying to get a good score in an arcade rhythm game back then would not be fun if every time you had to spend money on one song. And if you want to get good at the one song, then you'd be spending a lot of money. Ah. So God, kill me. Why can't these guys kill me? They're on the ground, that's why. Typically it's 2 to 3 songs per credit, but cost per credit also varies. Yeah, of course. Also whether you're allowed to continue credit if you fail also varies. Ah, okay. Yeah, I guess that would vary as well. Of course, I guess people managing the arcades wouldn't really care about how nice they're being. If they want to make money, they would want to set at the strictest settings possible, I guess, even though people would not like that, and people will probably not come to the arcade after that, maybe, I don't know. I guess it's like a balancing act. But for shmups, usually venue holders would just set it on default settings, so I guess back then people would actually own the actual arcade machine itself. That was like their way of practicing these games. And they didn't actually practice in a different arcade. That's probably what they did. Like they probably thought, oh, this arcade board costs like $1,000, but if I'm playing the game constantly, like every day, it's probably gonna pay for itself. I don't know. $1,000 might be a bit much. Would it actually? How much do arcade boards usually go for? How much did Baruki 1 go for, Itchy, if he's still here? Because you have a board of Baruki 1. Oh god, I hate dodging that.
Your mission starts now. Are you ready?
I imagine it would be in the cost of like over, at least it would have to be at least $400, right? It would be basically paying for a console itself, but massively overpriced. Well, not quite like, maybe not overpriced, but you know, it's gonna cost a lot more than a console, a modern console, or not, no, not a modern console, more like a last gen console. Because PS4 is sort of last gen. It's, is it last? Yeah, I guess, yeah, it's sort of last gen at this point. Switch 2, let's be honest. It may as well be last gen, or last 2 gens. Technically speaking, it's current. Excuse me. But you could have fooled anyone with that hardware. Oh my... Whoa! How did I just walk through? I just flew between the tiny little gaps of the blue line. Okay, use a bomb. No, yeah, I can't touch that. No way. That was bad. Okay. Lock on shot. Give me all those 5 items. This is my last attempt, by the way. I have to get going soon. I have to get something to eat and then prepare for FF14 raiding, unfortunately. So... Oh. But, oh, I saw that bullet as well, but I didn't react accordingly. No way. Oh my god, I'm 8 billion points away from getting an extend. That's stupid. I can't get 8 billion like this. Yeah. After Ikaruga and after Battle Garega, I'm learning this. I'm learning this game. After those two. Oh, I need to get around to actually practicing Ikaruga and like actually finishing that, because I've been on that game for too long. Alright. That's it for Ketsui. Oh. Trying to 1cc this game is gonna take a long time. I don't know if it will take longer than Ikaruga, but... Oh, this is hard. This game is really difficult. Those Kizunas sure are Jugoku Tachi, yeah. These subtitles are definitely going to be the death label of me, you could say. It's going to be my destiny to... Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Alright. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing some Gunpla building. Yeah, I don't know if... Will I finish the turn A next stream? I don't know. Oh my gosh, the cable hooked onto something. That was dangerous. I need to charge this controller. Yeah, tomorrow Gunpla building, and then the next time I'll stream will be on Saturday. Probably streaming Guru Logi Champ, maybe? Yeah, probably. Alright, thank you guys for watching me fail at Ketsui, and hopefully I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.